Or you know, like sometimes you burp and it just tastes really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. Oh
Yeah.
my god, that was
Oh
bad.
god.
So, um, we have this battle here. I was trying to get some battles for like how long was I trying to sit here and do battles for? Like an
At
hour and a
least
half.
an hour and a half.
Like an hour and a half trying to get a decent battle. Switch between like two different teams, and everyone was just playing like garbage. Specially attacking Crobat, Power Herb Freeze Shocking Kyurem Black, critting everything. I was just having not a good day. Not a good day whatsoever. This battle, I barely got a lucky break to where I was actually ahead. My phone is vibrating. Um, but yeah, I barely was getting ahead, so it ended up being the best thing I could get. And I wanted to do, I was telling Jabob about this, I wanted to do a post-commentating battle like every, let's say like two for every session I
Yeah, two
do.
for every session.
Yeah, so that way it's not just all live stuff, you know? So it's not as boring. But, yeah. Jabob's with me, by the way.
Yeah, that's just how the coconut falls from the tree.
Yeah. Did you know that more people die from coconuts falling on their heads than they do from sharks every year?
Just think about it. Let that sink in.
It's synced in.
You'll probably never walk underneath a tree with coconuts on it ever again.
Nope. But anyway, let's get into this battle.
I couldn't think of the name of the tree.
Palm tree?
Yeah, palm tree.
Okay, let's get into this battle here. I'm gonna set the speed to normal, no, slow, so we can talk. And afterwards, I got some stuff I kind of want to talk about.
I like turtles.
I like turtles. We both lead off with the Rotom Washes because that's what you're supposed to do. Every battler is supposed to lead off with it. I'm gonna turn this down like a lot. He Will-O-Wisp first turn. I Will-O-Wisp first turn. I thought he was faster because he takes burn damage first also. So I'm like, hey, he's faster. I'm gonna Volt Switch to get initiative on him. Nope. It ended up... I wish I had that sound effect.
Yeah.
It ended up being a complete speed tie. So I go into Gengar. And he Volt Switches out into... I think he goes into a Chandelure. Which is funny because in my next session you'll see this Gengar do some work. This Gengar is actually Scarf Timid, and he thought he could outspeed, and I just Shadow Ball and kill a Chandelure. What a scrub.
Yeah.
And so he sends out his Charizard, and he's gonna Mega Evolve. I'm gonna go for a Shadow Ball, staying in because I know I'm faster than him even after +1. Because I'm timid, Scarf Gengar. I'm just too strong. And I am just gonna 2-hit KO this Charizard. Because I have that kind of power at my disposal.
Gengar is a threat.
It is a threat.
It's not even Mega too.
It's always been a threat. You know, Gengar is one of the only Pokemon that has stayed OU its entirety of being a Pokemon. Well, hold on. I'm gonna pause this real quick and show you what he said in the chat. He said, "How fast is that?" Big smiley face. And I'll show you my response after this next turn, I guess. I go into my Heatran. Hold on, I gotta adjust this window a little bit. There we go. He goes for Foul Play. That does, like, nothing, because I'm a Heatran. And, I think... I can't remember what I go for. I can't remember. He goes into Rotom. I think... I go for Toxic here. But I say, very fast. I was actually typing out Timid Scarf just because I was sick of, like, being alive, and I just wanted to, like, say YOLO. But then I'm like, wait, why am I gonna tell him that? Screw that. So, I go for
Screw
Protect.
That guy.
I go for Protect. He goes for Rest at, like, half HP and wastes his Chesto Berry, which kinda bites him in the ass, as you'll see later. But I'm not gonna stay in here because obviously he can just Hydro Pump me and destroy my life. And I like my life right now, so I don't want to just... Yes! More than you, Mr. playing Far Cry 3 for 3 hours while I'm sitting here playing Pokemon doing something productive.
Well...
That sounded like the stupidest statement I've ever said. Pokemon is productive to your health, people. I Will-O-Wisp burn him again. He Hydro Pumps me.
Screw eating apples every day, just play Pokemon.
Yeah. right here, I was praying. I was like, please win the speed tie, because I was going to go for rest, but he goes for rest. And I don't know why. Because then I go for rest. I resto Chesto back up. And I was sitting here talking to Bob. I'm like, you know what this means? I could just Volt Switch this turn. Free switch into pincer, free swords dance. Unless he switches. But,
oh, yeah!
so, here's where things get interesting and my jaw drops. I Volt Switch out, go into pincer as I was thinking. And I just Mega Evolve. Sorry, knuckle cracking. Don't know if you hear that. Go Mega, go for Swords Dance. He goes in Mandibuzz. It's at full HP. I'm like, okay, +2, Aerial 8, 155, Adamant, base attack stat. Return should kill it, but it lives on 8%. Any foul plays and knocks me out in one shot.
Oh!
And Jabob was
I'll
like...
just be like your sound effects back from now on.
Yeah, that's all you're good for. And Jabob was sitting here going, oh look, it's a pincer counter. I'm like, no, it's not reliable. I guess I should say this same thing that I said to him.
I can counter it.
There's very few, but nothing in the OU tier. Mandibuzz is not a reliable check to Gengar because it cannot safely switch in on attack and then take another one because Gengar is Pinsir is faster. Thus, the only way you could take it out is if you get a safe switch into it, meaning that pretty much you'd have to sack something, which is not a proper check. A check would be you could switch into it, take a hit, and force it out. So thus, Mandibuzz is not a check. It just so happened to live a +2 Aerial 8 stab return, which is a thing. So I go into Gengar, and here's what I like to call Gengar Chicken. I'm gonna stay in and spam Shadow Ball, because why not? He doesn't Bullet Punch for God knows what reason, and he decides just to U-turn as I get off massive amounts of damage on him. And so I'm still sitting here, I'm like, okay, I'm faster than everything on your team, I'm just gonna stay in here and keep Shadow Balling. So that's what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna stay in here and keep Shadow Balling. So I Shadow Ball again, and get the Rhyperior down to 60, or do 65% to it, which actually didn't do as much as I thought it would. He gets a crit Rock Blast. Doesn't matter, because he would have hit twice anyway. So now I go into Starmie. And I can't remember if I go straight up for the Surf. Oh no, I go to Rotom, that's right. And I go for Hydro Pump.
Yeah, remember right.
I'm sorry.
Too bad.
Nope. He goes into Rotom. I go for Hydro Pump. It does like nothing because Rotom. Yeah, we're both Rotoms here. Just jiggling around like this.
That sprite is like so annoying.
I know, it's just like flopping itself around. But I go for a Volt Switch, go into Starmie, knowing that I could take it out with either an Ice Beam or a Psychic. I prefer Psychic because it hits everything besides Mandibuzz, and it wouldn't matter if you switch Mandibuzz in anyway, because I could just Ice Beam and kill it. So I decided to use Stab Psychic and kill the Rotom.
Got enough breath there?
No. This is what happens when you smoke marijuana and cocaine and heroin. Actually, heroin's injected. What am I talking about?
Yeah, Coach M smokes heroin.
I'm definitely the drug addict of the group here. But I kill his Scizor off with a Surf. He decides to forfeit. Now, this is kind of sad that this is the best thing that I got all night. This pisses me off. People on Showdown should play better. Showdown should ban more things like Mega Kangaskhan, make it a lot more balanced, a lot more fun, so I can use stuff like Masquerain in OU.
Let's go kill something!
Yeah!
Yeah!
That's my rant over. So anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about, well, I guess I should just do my outro, and you guys could stay tuned if you want to hear some ramblings about my channel. Like if you liked, comment for support. Support is awesome. Check the description for my Twitters and my a link to more black and white, or not black and white, that's old school. To more X and Y OU stuff. I have each tier in a specific playlist, so it's easy to find, and everything should be in order. So, also check the description for my Skype name. I am on Skype often. And if you want to, talk to me, battle request,
Nobody wants to talk to you.
questions. You know what? You can leave right now.
Why?
Just go.
No.
We're in your house and I'm kicking you out.
Yeah, it's my house.
Don't care. Okay.
I'm not gonna leave.
Okay.
You're stuck with me.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, anyway, ramblings about my channel now. The rest of you people that don't want to hear can just fuck off and leave then.
Goodbye.
The ramblings, I actually overheard my parents talking about Christmas gifts, and they already said that they were going to get me a hard drive for a beast of a computer that is sitting in my room waiting to be unleashed. This computer my dad custom built, it's got like 4 terabytes of processor. This thing is so amazing. He ran World of Warcraft on max settings on like a really populated server, and it had literally no lag whatsoever, running at 90 frames per second all the time.
Damn.
This thing's pretty damn good. So, saying that, I will be able to hook up my capture card and do a lot of stuff, and probably do some PC gaming and stuff like that. So, expect a playthrough of a very special thing. Jabob, if you say it right now, I'll have to bleep it out.
We the bus.
We the bus. You heard it here first. We the bus. Also, those of you who have been with my channel for at least a certain period of time, you know that I play Super Smash Bros. Quite often.
Oops.
I play with Jabob quite a bit when I'm over here, but
Yep.
Project M, which is a mod for Brawl, is it pretty much makes it have the mechanics of Super Smash Bros. Melee, so you can do things like wave dash and there's fancy
cool stuff
techniques
like
and
that.
stuff. Yeah, stuff that like no one knows how to do except for me because I'm a nerd. And so that's the next Project M update is coming out Monday. I'm thinking about doing some stuff with that, so I might record that with my camcorder and post it. So yeah, because Project M is awesome, and they have Mewtwo coming to Brawl, and I'm super excited! Oh yes!
We're
Wait.
like turbo nerds.
So
It's like humility.
we're nerdy. Speaking of Far Cry 3, you just said turbo nerds. Alright, so yeah, more Showdown live sessions. I'm probably gonna post this like after the 3rd part or something because I recorded 6 parts, so I'm just gonna put this in the middle. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. As I said earlier, check the description for goodies, and I will see you guys later.
I like turtles.
Oh my god, you messed up my outro, you goddamn jump diggity! I hate you!